There's been a new update on the DJI Fly app, which is going to affect all your controllers. Now, I've only got 3 controllers to deal with the DJI Fly app. So I'm going to show you what's happening on all these controllers. But obviously the first thing you need to do is to update your Fly app on your phone, which I've just done. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to open it up for you. Okay, because there's going to be a couple new things that you're going to see on your screen. And one of these is about, before you fly, this about the DJI Fly spots. Now, you've probably seen this before, and it sort of gives you advice. So this is like pre-flight check, really, before you go out. You don't want to go out to a location only to find out, 1, it's a no-fly zone, or 2, there's some other sort of restrictions. So this is what this aid's all about. You can watch tutorials. Now, I've got to thank Henrik for all this, because he's the one that put it up. Apparently, it was only updated today on the 24th of January, so it's still very new. So this is what you're going to get on your screen. And if you notice, on your RCM1, there's a new update for that, which I'm going to do now. And what I'll do, I'll connect that up with my RCM1, turn on the controller. Also got to thank Air Photography as well, because he also brought a video up as well, showing you what actually goes on the screen, because there's another thing you can do. You can actually enlarge the text on your home screen so slightly bigger. So this is this Fly Sports thing. I'll go into that a little bit more later on, because really I need to put up my drone, I believe. I might be wrong. I'll just see what's happening at the moment. Okay, you got your disclaimer. Before flying your drone in Spain, check it out now. Next, I think it's very similar to what we just saw a moment ago. Get your report. I don't want to get my report just at the moment. So anyway, from what I can see already, it's got China there, isn't it? Okay, so it's got where do I want to go? This is say I want to go to Mazaron, which is my sort of local area that I go to. All right, let's see how that comes up. Okay, so it's got on here, if I had my DJI Fly Pro operator's registration, labeling on the aircraft. I haven't got that, but what I might do, I can change that to the 4. And I've got that already. I've got it's just check this. But what they're on about is this label here, which I got already. And then it says, if I wanted to create it, I can. So it's just telling you that you have to be registered, which I already am. You need the ID number on the drone. And then if you want, you can have more information. Now, another thing, what I might do is change that to the Mini 2. Let's go on to the Mini 2. And what Let's see if what I can do is see if I can change the location a little bit. So that's, oh, here it is, Mazaron Mines. Okay, well that's good. So somebody's been there already then. So that's you got one review. No, I'm not 100%, but I would say, looking at that, that's in German, maybe. Looks like he's got an FPV. I think he was saying it's got a week. Did I say week? It's also telling about the zones. So it's called the Fly Spot. So it's obviously to do where you want to fly your drone. So I'm going to come out of the satellites. I don't tend like using the satellites, but only if I'm trying to find a place. So on your phone now, when I keep getting Instagram keep coming up. You got services. Now I take it that's to do with DJI. Yeah. That's all the services that they, the Care Express, the label request. Okay, so we can come out of that. Quick transfer if I wanted to. I can transfer this from my drone to my, see it says there, device not found. So I won't do that today, but we'll do that in another video. Anyway, this is to do with the phone. This is my RCM1. Now, I presume it'd be the same if you got your RCN2, but I haven't got one of them. I've got enough controllers as it is. So anyway, I'm going to come out of this one a minute. So, because the other thing is you need to update these two as well. So I'm going to turn on this one first. Then I'm going to turn on my RC2. Right, so what they said you got to do, you got to go into your profile. Go do it on this one first. Settings. And then check for firmware update. Okay. Now, obviously, I can remember now on the RC, you have to make sure that you're connected to the internet, whereas the RC2, it does it automatically. Okay, so that was why it wasn't connecting, because it's not connected to the internet. So that's connected to the internet, so we can come back out of that. Now check for updates. So I'll do the update on that. You can see there what it's all about. It adds a display zoom setting that supports larger text, introduced before you fly, selection. This is to do with the Fly Spot. So I'm going to download that. What I want to do is then show you the difference between the two. So I'm going to get my free ready. It's quite a long update, but then maybe it's all depending on how fast your internet is, I suppose. But I've been sat here for probably about 15 minutes maybe. So as always guys, you have to persevere with these updates. Okay, so here it is. This is the new update. It's very similar to how I've shown it on the phone. We got connection guide. So this is what you're going to get up on your screen now, guys. You're going to get this. You're going to got a total difference between this and this. So this is the 3 Pro that I've just updated, and this is the 4 Pro. Okay. What I want to do now, I just want to show you the other thing, which is larger text. So I'm going to put on the drone. That's my free Pro I'm putting on at the moment. It's also telling me that I've had the firmware installed, which is good. And looking at it, looks like the text. Okay, so it's already telling you, do you want it standard or do you want it larger text? To be honest, I prefer it larger because I wear glasses. I'm just gonna see. Okay, so that's the larger text. Okay, so I'm just gonna okay that. And it says you can change the settings in here. So we just go to control, and then it's got where it says display zoom. I can put it back to that if I wanted to. But to be quite honest, I'm liking the larger text, because for me, I do find it a little bit hard on the screen. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to upload this one now. But I just wanted to show the difference. But what I will do tomorrow, I'm going to be taking out my Mini 2 tomorrow with my DJI RCM1. And we'll just make sure there's no problems. I don't think there is. Watching Henrik's had a crash, but then he had the beta version from DJI. And he was obviously in a hurry, and it was a windy day. So I don't think his flight, you know, that wasn't his fault. It was just a windy day, but he wanted to show everybody, like us guys, how it works. Air Photography also said that he's going to go and do a test flight. We're in different time zones. This is what I love about this. So anyway, I'll be trying out this for tomorrow because it's late in the evening for me here in Spain. So I'm just going to update this one. So you go into Profile, Settings, check for firmware. Now with the RC2, the internet's already connected. So I'm going to update that. I would imagine that's going to take ages, but I just wanted to show you how it looks like on the screen. Okay. So I'm going to turn off the screen, turn off the drone, I should say. And I suppose it'd be interesting to find out what you guys prefer. Do you like the larger text or do you like the smaller text? But for the people that wears glasses like me, I think it's going to be a bit of a bonus. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn this controller off a moment, turn it back on to show the new update. Okay, so that's the new update. That's what you're going to get on your screen once you've updated. So I hope you found the video useful. Let me know if you did. I will go a little bit more into the fly spot. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of discussion about that. People are saying, oh, it's more restrictions. It's going to ruin our fun. But guys, it's just an aid. It's a good idea of doing these pre-flight checks before going out, especially if you're going to a new location, not really sure. But also listen to Henrik as well, especially here in the EU. Each country still has their own different sets of rules when it comes to no-fly zones. So you have to check out. I've got a Spanish app that I have to check because DJI is only giving you a rough guide really, but it's also just making sure that you do understand the rules and what you need to fly safely, as they say. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to go out tomorrow to fly my Mini 2. So I'll put up another video later on. Anyway, as always, thank you much for watching. But at the end of the day, guys, just enjoy flying your drone.